There you see the starting lineup for the Utes. Mira Little, new addition, transfer from Baylor, and then just a talented young group. Israel Assar very active as well, and so death in the family, but he made the trip, and he's going to actually head back this evening to get back home, and certainly wish he and his family all the best, as that jumper, much needed one.
Yep. Lack of ball movement. I think their ball movement is much better today.
An excellent defensive position by Wallin, and now it's out on the run. And the finish good from Miro Little.
And a great decision. Little, 7 assists, 1 turnover in the opener, 9 assists, 1 turnover in their exhibition game. That's pretty good assist to turnover ratio.
Sure is. Turner with that shot. One of 8 freshmen rather for Central Arkansas. How about a 3-ball? They were both impressive scorers in their high school play. They were both Arkansas All-Stars, as Madsen, little fader on the right corner, gets it to go.
Coach Craig Smith made a pretty good adjustment there defensively that I'll talk about in just a minute.
Love the active hands, defense grading offense.
Kind of anticipating getting out in this passing lane with that great arm length. He's got arms on him like well ropes. Not only is he 6'8", he is dad, the first Asian globetrotter.
I know, how about that? He's from Mongolia. And he gets another look right here, squares it up and sticks it. Drop jump with 5 points.
Pretty good individual defense by Hunter Erickson, then getting over that ball screen. You just have to be careful on it early in the season, not falling in love with that 3-point line. That's all well and good when they're going in for you.
Dawes strips the ball away. Madsen, nothing but that.
I guess he didn't hear me say it, not to fall and let that. This is a bad matchup here off the switch with Dawes on Central Arkansas's point guard.
And Dawes at 6'9", in fact, Bimmy at 6 feet, but
where to get his shots and how to get to his shots, which is a talent all in itself. You just don't show up in your first game or two in college and have a feel for that.
Off the curl, there's Mason Madsen. Perfect rhythm there.
I tell you, those Madsen brothers, the Madsen twins, they played for their dad, and their dad did a heck of a job. Both those guys, great shooters, but with great footwork and understanding. Like then, coming off that curl, he got those feet set, and just both of them outstanding shooters.
Jewel Karam, the freshman from Israel, checks in at 6'10", with 5 in white for the running Utes. How about another one? Why not? Hunter Erickson with another 3. If it's true, what are you going to do?
Yeah. You know, if you're going to do one thing as a team pretty good, shooting it in like that.
Oh, come on.
I tell you what. Defense away from the ball for Wallin, who is now starting his second game.
Oh, the no-look pass.
Wound it around the horn back to him. Just couldn't make that one fall.
In fact, Bimmy was in the gap, had a look, but couldn't get it to go. The dish to Little, and it's good for Craig Smith. Transferred in from Baylor a season ago.
Played 34 games at Baylor, so he had some experience just such a personable guy.
Great energy, just a great vibe, right?
Yep.
Inbound.
There you go.
That's how they drew it up.
That's how you draw it up there. The Madsen brothers are 6 for 14 between them tonight. Both of them 3 of 7.
And there's a much-needed bucket for the Bears. That's Elijah Taylor, the freshman. On the inside.
Position defender. He's a very acceptable on-the-ball defender. I mean, it's not like, again, I keep saying he's just a shooter. He's pretty good all the way around.
Bears trying to slow down the running Utes. Madsen ball fake. Finger roll and one.
Shot fake and a really strong move to the basket there. Look at that great concentration. He hit.
DJ Satius, the sophomore, he's been kind of quiet.
Nice rebound by Czar, and then tried to do too much. He needed to give that to the point guard or a guard and kind of play on from there.
And Taylor spotted up far corner and gets that one to drop.
That's a basket off a turnover there. And again, I really like Czar. He's going to have a great year here, but he needed to give that up.
really interesting feature on him at halftime, and what an interesting life he's had, living in a variety of places. And there's some defense making the play. He's everywhere, and it ends up being a score.
Along that front court.
Number 2 recruit in the state of Utah. Season ago, and how about another 3?
How about that? That's a tough place to open up for a young team.
Well, it certainly is. Have some growing pains, but you can see there's talent. They can keep the group together, but the kick out to the other mats, and that's Mason.
Got beat in both of them, but they've got some tradition of their own.
Yeah, they sure do. They've only been Division I since 2007, and there's Keanu Dawes. That's what he does.
And that's what Dawes did there. He just went and fetched it.
His first points of the ball game, but 9 rebounds for Dawes. And how about Wallin getting into the action behind the arc?
He said, I used to be wound pretty tight and awful concerned about winning. He said, I'm really more concerned about my players now. That was a little bit too easy there.
It sure was.
Coming out of that timeout to leave him wide open. I'm not exactly sure what happened there. That either was a miss switch or which I think is what happened.
It was a good timeout for the Bears. That was Taylor. His second 3 of the game. He has 6 points. Madsen steps back, hits it.
Created a little space and went up for that mid-range jump shot. He can do a whole bunch of different things offensively. Second on the team last year in assists.
Extra effort by McCormick at the other end, but then
semi-fast break by the Utes. Nice post feed there.
Sar got a fingertip on that one, but not enough to stop it, as that's McCormick.
On Elias Cato, who had 21 points down at BYU the other day, 6'8" Cato, and Cato has been almost non-existent. 1 of 7, 3 points.
Yeah, both teams love the 3. They love the assist to make a better shot kind of play, as Robinson kicks.
Played in 18 games last year, and they're kind of waiting to see when he can get out on the floor.
Oh, some defense creating a 3-point opportunity there. 7 for Dawes. And a bucket good. That's West Jr., the sophomore. His first points. A tough road trip.
Tough trip.
Down to Provo, BYU first, and now here to Salt Lake City. And for Utah,